Last night at Winchester's Guildhall, Frank Turner came bouncing on stage saying, "My name's Frank Turner and I'm from here." And everyone who knows Frank Turner will know that that's kind of funny, because every time he opens a gig he says, "My name's Frank Turner and I'm from Winchester." Anyway, Frank Turner was playing an acoustic set. It was, I think it was an additional date at the end of a really massive tour for him and the Sleeping Souls. And so he was basically on stage alone. He made a comment about how he had a table next to him for his beers and stuff, and it was very posh. The gig was absolutely amazing, the best I've ever seen him. Every song he sang with a tremendous personal fight and also a deep emotional beauty. Obviously he's adored in Winchester, as he is everywhere he goes, but there always seems to be something really special about Frank Turner at a Winchester gig. I don't know quite what it is. Maybe it's the chat. The evening was full of gorgeous little anecdotes. For example, there was one when he was getting a tattoo done, and the tattoo artist asked him what his name was and, what his playing name was, and he said, "For Frank Turner," eventually. And the tattoo artist said, "Oh, no, you can't have that name's already taken." And then there was a silence, apparently, for a couple of minutes while both men contemplated this, and then the tattoo guy realised that it was actually the Frank Turner he was tattooing. Frank Turner was talking about the irony of it being Valentine's night and how he's a single guy. The evening was broken down into songs that he played in trilogies and loads of lovely anecdotes and stories from him. He's so funny about what he talks about. Another great story was when he was in Australia. He was given a koala bear on his shoulder, and apparently the koala bear smelt of eucalyptus, and it reminded him of the shampoo that an old girlfriend of his used to use. And so all the time he had the koala bear on his shoulder, he was thinking about this girlfriend's shampoo. He did some covers, including Delilah, which went down an absolute storm, as you can imagine. But most of all, I think that the impression that we got from him was that, firstly, he's playing like an absolute king. I've never seen him play better. Everything about his gig was pure perfection, but the sheer charisma and power of Frank Turner cannot be bettered, and that in itself was humbling and wonderful to see. But also, I think the amount of stories and the amount of affection that came out from that evening for the UK and also Winchester. I mean, he's even got a song about the River Itchen that apparently Chris T.T. tweaked the lyrics with to when they were working on it together on tour in Switzerland, I think. So Frank Turner's mind brims full of lovely things about other people and positivity and creativity, and we couldn't have seen that more clearly, nor could we have seen his inherent sheer wondrous talent more brilliantly than when the spotlight was shining on him in his acoustic set at Winchester's Guildhall. It was truly marvellous. I should add that one of the last songs he sang was a new song. I think it's called something like Love 40 or 40 Love. And in it there's a lyric, and the lyric goes something like this: "I'm love 40 down and I'm going to turn this one around." And I actually felt that that was really telling and a really important part of the gig, because it demonstrates his integrity and his determination, and how he is a natural fighter, and how he's able to turn situations around that other people might not even contemplate. But he, not only does he turn it around, he expects to win. And so perhaps that's why he's a winner, a global winner. It was so inspiring.